Welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. RR16 coming to it the rest of this thing. I just skipped some of the parts for the ARCEUS one, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it took me from 11 in the morning to up to right now it's 4:06, and I didn't have breakfast or lunch. So right now I actually had to go get the plates. I should have just did what I was supposed to do, go underground and get the plates from the areas where you're supposed to get like the gems and like that, because fighting the other trainers is not really fun since you only could use one Pokemon in a battle. Basically, their Pokemon will outspeed you, even though some odd reason mine's already had the higher speed, but they still one shot you no matter what. So I had to skip that. So at this point, I will read you what is going on through this thing. Is that you have to come to the church at the church looking thing in Hearthome City. Talk to this lady right here to start the event to collect all the plates. It says here after you finish the game, talk to the old woman in the farm building in Hearthome City to make the type master trainer appear. You need to collect all 17 plates items. Yeah, even Pixie's in this. You can get the plates via the underground, which I should have done, but it was a pain to fight the trainers, or by defeating the type master trainers. The plates previously in the field have been removed. The only way you could get the plates, fight the trainers by only during end of the game. If you want to get the plates, mine them. Literally go underground and get them. I don't recommend fighting them. They're not worth the battles. It will literally make you think about a lot of things, and it already had a bad weekend. And the Monday, I don't want to add this to a bad day, but don't fight them. Just go underground and get the plates one by one and make it like a list that you have the spooky plate, you have the all that thing, because it's not worth fighting for it. Just get the plates and everything done. Second, the type trainer must be challenged with only a single Pokemon on your team that shares the same type and they specialize in. So that means fire type with fire type, water type with water type, grass type with grass type. Only that. But here's the problem. Their Pokemon will have a move that is more damaging to yours. Like the electric type will be, I'm gonna give you this one, and I don't care if I spoil this. The electric one is a Electivire, who will literally use Ice Punch, Earthquake, and two other moves I do not know, because I went in with I put the candy on a Zapdos and Raikou. Raikou got hit by Earthquake, Zapdos got hit by thing. The only thing you could save yourself is put Fly on Zapdos and defeat it in like 4 turns. The locations, I am not reading that for you. You could go to the docks, go to legendary, go to special, go to legendary encounters, go straight to single legendaries, go to the last one, ARCEUS, and you see the things what I mean. If you say you could beat it easily because you do it by hyper training, I will say this: don't hyper train. The only Pokemon I did hyper train was a Spiritomb. I actually had to capture it. I'm not gonna add the 2 videos because those things together and this one will cost 5 hours. I'm not making 5-hour video. I'm gonna give you just this one where we're going to ARCEUS. I ain't continuing to give you those 2 videos that I passed because I already skipped the how you call it, the Draco plate, the Dread plate, the Iron plate, and the Pixie plate battles. I only got to the Spooky plate. I skipped the other 3 recordings for. I skipped the Draco plate, Draco, Dread, Iron, and Pixie plate. I had to skip that. I had to cut that from the video because I ain't doing that. But after that, I saw how much minutes it was, how much hours it was. The first half was 2 hours. The second half was 2 hours, and this one I'm not gonna add those 2. I'm gonna only add the last one where we're fighting ARCEUS because it is now 4:11. I was 11 in the morning recording for this, and I am hungry and angry at the same time. And that's why you get hungry. You're saying, why didn't you start? I said Monday, Wednesday, Friday it's a video. I ain't skipping the Monday unless if it's needed. If I have to go to the hospital or anything like that, that is important. That means I can skip it and then put it on the following day. But right now, this is just for you guys. ARCEUS. I do not recommend finding the trainers unless if you're willing to do it. Or wait until the rest of the Pokemon are in. What I mean the rest of the Pokemon, I'm talking about Unovan Pokemon, Kalos Pokemon, Alolan Pokemon. Like, not just the variation, I mean the other ones. More history in Pokemon. Because you can't go into a poison with Quillfish, you will get one-shotted. Because the poison kid, who's a ninja, uses a earthquake. Any form of Pokemon that you take in that is poison, it will already be one-shotted if you're not fast enough to defeat it. He uses a Nidoking. That's the one thing I can say. The other Pokemon, I don't care anymore. The Steel type one, literally Lucario, you have to outspeed it with a Pokemon that is Steel. How I outspeed it? I literally use the Alga, and I had to give it a mint that reduces its attack and give it speed. I think it's the timid one. I do not know, but anyway, let's continue on. You talk with this old lady, and with all 17 placed in your inventory, talk to the old woman in the foreign building to receive the Azure Fruit. So if I show you what I mean by this, Pixie, Iron, Red, Draco, Spooky, Stone, Insect, Mine, Sky, Earth, Toxin, Fist, Icicle, Meadow, Zap, Splash, and Flame. Okay, so we're done. So you started by talking to this lady, and afterwards, you're done. And there's the Azure Fruit. I'm sorry if I act angry or like that. Yeah, I haven't eaten. I need to eat. Because this video is gonna be small, and the editing will not don't have to worry about it because the editing will go fast and upload will be faster. And my hands are a little bit shaky because I didn't have nothing to eat, and I'm thinking about faint. But right now, we're done here. It's just say go to Spear Pillar and stand on the fruit symbol just as you leave the cave. You'll be prompted to play the Azure Fruit. Head up the stairs to battle ARCEUS. You can fight ARCEUS repeatedly by playing the Azure Flute on the symbol until you catch it. Note to self, I'm throwing the Master Ball. Hey, this game literally almost gave me, how you call it? Like literally want me to, I'm sorry to say this, but want me to smash my head against the walls. To be honest, I was so close to doing it. I literally could just stand up from my chair and hit my head against the wall. I would not do that. Sorry if you guys have to hear me talk about that, but it's not fun fighting those trainers. Go underground, get the plates. No excuses. It will save you a lot of time. It's not worth fighting them. But yeah, I put back my team together. But right now, we're going to Celestic Town. Celestic Town has the dragon guy. That guy uses Garchomp, and he always outspeeds you with either Earthquake or Outrage. And you have to fight him with a dragon type Pokemon. Unless if you have Latios and Latios, you're good. Just make sure to give them the life deal and Dragon Pulse it. Don't stop, just Dragon Pulse it. And I'm gonna continue talking to you guys right now because I'm gonna not add the 2 videos to this because I know for sure. Please add it, please add. No, I'm not gonna add that to this video. I don't want to let you hear because plus I don't want this video to get age restricted to the point that, you know, already how you call it, in the like 3 hour to 4 hour mark, I started to get upset with the amount of losses with the Pokemon I trained up to 100 to literally Rare Candied, give moves that's supposed to outspeed the Pokemon. For some reason, the other Pokemon outspeeds me like by 2 level. Okay, so all Pokemon is level 55, no, level 95, and you could try to fight them at level 95. You can't. I give them all to 100. So some of the Pokemon, I'm gonna just show you what I mean. Here are the Pokemon so far got to 100. I had to give Ursula to fight the ghost. I lost. Got recaptured the Gengar again. Thank goodness you can recapture it if the credits end. I leveled it up to 100. It lost 10 times. This one lost 3 times. This one lost 0 times because it's a fairy fighting. a fairy type. Giratina literally got swept by the Gengar. Okay, let's go to the other one. Spiritomb. Best to have against the fighting against the ghost type. Yes, I hyper trained it. It worth it. Wheezing. Worth it when you're fighting against the Nidoking. Good. Azumarill. I did not use it. I only give 100% to see if it could have a poison type move. It failed. Badly. The Lucario that was a Riolu. Fight against the Lucario that's on to get the Steel Plate. Failed. Because the Pokemon was 230 speed. The Steel Plate down trainer. Latios and Latios could help you, but yeah, give it Dragon. So I choose Latios for the Dragon Pulse. Almost will help you against the Rock type guy. It literally saves me when I use Muddy Water. Flygon helps you to fight against Yanmega, the Bug type. Ideally had to substitute. I had to remove that one to put in Almastar. For Steel, I didn't use him. I used Dialga. Jirachi was not good at all. Garchomp, I wanted to use this, but Latios won by a smidgen. Even though I know this one could have outspeeded, but it still won. Latios did not outspeed this Garchomp. But this Garchomp could have outspeeded, but I didn't. I stick with the Latios. Ardactyl lost 5 times. Celebi could not use against any form. I use Mewtwo. Thank God. Regirock, Rock type. No. Like I said, use Almastar. What else? Oh yeah, you see my Venusaur now? You could use him instead of the other one to fight against Poison type one. It saves you a lot more time because Leech Seed could save you. Don't use Poison, use the Leech Seed. Or Earthquake first. I recommend using Leech Seed. And literally just keep on full destroying it. I lost all my money from this. Mewtwo. Yeah, you know the fairy thing I already said about ourselves. No. Raikou got sped 3 times. Zapdos got 5 times. But the 6th time it won. Articuno. Best way to use Sheer Cold on a Ice type Pokemon. Latios won. Mango lost. Yes, I call it Mango. You already saw that. Darkrai work against the Dark type. Put Dark Void. Give it Drain Punch. Don't care about Dazzling Gleam or X-Scissor. Use Dark Void first. Give it the lens. Give it the accuracy lens. It will make it 100%. And Drain Punch it to steal it. Because the Pokemon you're fighting against the Dark type is a Rock Dark type. AKA, you're going against Tyranitar at level 95. Groudon works against the ground type. It could have won against the ground type. But it did. It was worth it. Solar Beam for the win because of drop. Rayquaza versus the flying type. Worth it because if you take hits, if you take the hit first, use Avalanche. Pokemon is one-shotted. Kyogre works. Sheer Cold Deludi Colo Water type Pokemon. Palkia, like I said, he was supposed to be the dragon. Lost. Best Pokemon for the grass is literally Lumi. And Dialga is good because you just have to use Earth Power. If you outspeed it, Earth Power. Don't use Metal Burst. Other Pokemon that could have gone in. Regice and Registeel. Regigigas. I wanted to add you. But since there's no plain plates, I'm sorry. But one thing I would say is this. Pokemons that you have, please make sure you have one of each, all 16, 17 or more if the Pokemon company put more. Use or save up and capture these Pokemon. Don't battle the Elite Four yet. Capture all the Pokemon that you need. And right now, you may be saying, are you gonna get a shiny Arceus? Hell yes, I'm gonna farm this for you guys one time because this is the best video I'm gonna give you. Because remember, we can rebattle this Pokemon. Because after this, well, Wednesday is going to be the gym battles of Doom. basically we're gonna go through that whole thing with our Pokemon. Oh. Yeah, we need to get... need to go eat after this. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna get a shiny. Oh, I'm gonna get a shiny. Ah! There you are, Arceus. Can you do me a favor and become a shiny? You know what? I should do this. You can fight Arceus repeatedly by playing the Azure Flute on the symbol until you catch it. You're a normal type, screw you. Oh yeah. Sneasler could have won. Hold up, you are blast bird! They may be saying, why are you fighting it? You not want to level up? Why it doesn't have the sludge on it? Because I gave it the accident to Articuno, because I gave it the thing to... Let me just give them back the thing. To be honest, I think was not actually here, like having their... Wait, I could not play it? It says, head up the... You can fight Arceus repeatedly. It looked like it was a lie. So we defeated Arceus. And I screwed up big time. Okay, so we have the sun here on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna say this. This is gonna take long, so I'm gonna just capture it for you guys as it is not worth it. Some of you maybe say, oh, you could use PK Hexproof. No, I don't think it works. But that's just funny how we could have just run up. Look at this too. Here I go. I think I should just... Yeah, we're gonna just capture it because I don't think doing that whole time is gonna work. The rest of the Pokemon was good to actually save in front of it and then... So screw that, what I said about getting the shiny. Not worth it. And yes, finally! Stay in the damn ball! And we're done. Never mind me saying that we could talk a little longer, but I'm hungry to the point that I will literally wait. weak is zone, but special defense high. Hydro Cannon, Blast Burn, Healing Wish, and Judgment. You go to the box like everyone else because yikes. So that's all the legendaries. We finally got it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna fly home. Wait, I can't do that? Oh yeah, because the stairs are in the way and I can't just fly off. So right now I'm gonna just say this. Thank you all for watching. And oof. One thing for sure, just go underground and get the plates. It's safer than putting yourself in a lot of pain. Because at least you could get what you need from the game right there. So I'm gonna go and eat. Hope you have a nice Monday. My Monday was ruined. My weekend was ruined. I hope you guys have a nice day. Have a nice day tomorrow as well. And see you Wednesday for us to do gym battles again. Rourke, Gardenia, and the rest on Wednesday. So bye bye. Have a nice day. And boy, tired.